Okay, folks, I'm going to do this another time, and what I want to do is just kind of simplify my recordings by reducing the time, and maybe you guys have watched the first couple, and I'm basically going to go through the importance of why observing prior to drawing is important. Okay, observing anything you want to draw or think about, you need to take the time to think about what you are seeing, and I'm going to demonstrate that right now to the best of my technical ability here. Okay, I'm using my windows and you'll be looking up my nostrils. I apologize for that because the camera's way down there. Ridiculous. Who does that? See, bad design, people. Okay, so quickly, let's get this happening. All right, so I'm looking at, first off, I said look at the sharpener and overall observe, right? Okay, so first off, this object to me is a, not this one, is actually a rectangle. At the end of the day, if I squint, it's a rectangle. There it is, okay? So this is what I'm drawing. I'm drawing in my head. I see a rectangle. Then I'm going to look for landmarks, okay? This corner right here, right in there. So this color is not working, okay? So let's just crank this up to maybe, okay, something like that. Will it work? All right, cool. Okay, here's a landmark right here, okay? And I'm going to show you a couple more things, what I think are landmarks. Pardon me. I think this shape is a landmark of some kind, okay? Excuse me. As well as this angle and that angle as well. It's very cool. Okay, so real big landmarks are, to me, are the corner points. Okay, I see like an indentation there. Okay, so now I'm just going to quickly kind of recreate that in my head, and that simply means I'm just going to draw it here. Okay, so there it is. Let's just take this and align it so that it moves up to the closer to there. Just going to do that. Okay, and then we'll go like this. Okay. All right, let's go back to our pen, and I'm just going to say there's something here, there's something over here, something here, this angle, and I'm not going to make it so steep like I've done in the past tutorials. And to me, I'm noticing a slight, or not, let's just say maybe this part is perpendicular, but the bottom kind of twists this way, right? Okay. I don't know what's going on here. Bye-bye with that. Okay, so I'm just gonna ghost here a couple times, and there's that. There's this here. Okay, and really I could see the Control Z here a couple times. See, you can ghost a few times, and there it is. And then you can say, there's something angular here that goes maybe prior up to here. Okay, so we're observing these things without committing to details. Okay, so there's something like this going on here. Awesome. I'm going to take this across by holding shift, and I'm just sketching. Okay, remember, I'm doing this loosely. You guys take your time and give it the respect it needs. Okay, just go over your line work and so on. So far this shape is pretty cool, right? I'm looking at this. Okay, so let's get into the next level. Okay, so this notch here. So I'm just going to kind of rough it out, and I'm going to say it's going to go somewhere here like this. Okay, so boom, there it is. This is what I am observing, Mr. Balian. Second, look at this connection. Somewhere from here to there, there's something happening. Okay, awesome. I'm just going over it a few times. There it is. If this was on paper, I would be just rocking the lines, people, but here, and I have something parallel here. Okay, nice. And there's a bevel here. Let's soften those edges, people. Soften your edges right there. And then I've got all this happening. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so this is essentially what you have to redraw in orthographic view. Okay, so like I said, observe what you're looking at first before you commit to details. Okay, so just remember, here's something very important, okay? If you're going to get into the technical drawing aspect of the 5 views, consider which one is the dominant view. To me, looking at this, there are 2 views that give me a lot of information. This one here, the front, and the side. Okay, so I consider this one my dominant view. Okay, so very simply, I've already hit the 5-minute mark. Please, once you observe and you got a good handle of what's going on, so what I'm going to do right now, there's so much I want to say, but I want to keep it short. So as far as I'm concerned, this side view is fantastic. The problem is, I think most of you are watching this, but you're not connecting the importance of using the dominant view to generate the other views. What does that mean? Basically, it means to me this. Watch this. I'm going to take this guy here, and I'm just going to bring it down here, and I'm just going to resize it just like that. And I'm going to say to you, what does this dominant view mean? I'm just going to crank in here another layer. There you go. Thank you for that. Bye-bye. So here's what I'm thinking, okay? I'm going to bring my blue lines here, and I'm just going to extend what I know, okay? Watch this, and I'm just going to zoom in here. I already get a sense of what this is, okay? So check it out. In terms of height, none of your other drawings can be taller than this. Look at that. So don't draw the front view being like this. Okay, that may not connect. Some of you may draw the front view right here and go, without looking, I'll say, here's what I think I have. Okay, maybe this is accurate. However, when you're relaying all this information, there needs to be a scale proportion in relation to everything else. Okay, so this is a different scale than that, because that basically comes in here somewhere. Okay, so we don't want that. All right, cool. And another thing, let's generate more information. Okay, so watch what I'll do here. I'm going to extend my lines down and up. All right, so here it is, down and up, somewhere there. Let me just pan down a bit. Okay, so watch this. So here it is. So what does this tell me? Okay, so if I wanted to draw the top view right now, the top view, which is right here, cannot be any wider than this. It's that simple, folks. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just draw one horizontal line and work in my simple rectangle first. I'm assuming this is the width. Let's just make it a little wider just for fun. Hold shift here and boom, there it is. So I'm going to say this is my top view. Okay, top view. So again, the width in relation to this width. So you see there is a direct relation. So from here I'm going to go to the front view. I could easily mirror this. I said this to you guys in the past. Okay, you can take this drawing, flip it over. That's exactly the same thing on the other side. Okay, so I could do that. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm only going to concentrate on the front view based on what I've drawn here. Okay, without even looking. Look, I know what that looks like. Okay, I know that. However, I'm going to use this information here to generate the front view. Okay, now you have to take approximation. I'm going to take this width, which I guessed that. So I'm just going to hold shift here, for example, and I'm going to make that width right here. Okay, so roughly width, height, width, height. Okay, so check this out. I will take this line across. Okay, just going to make this thinner if I can. Just go like that. Go like this and go like this. Okay, if this doesn't confuse you, that would be awesome. If it does, don't worry about it. C'est normal. Okay, so watch. And now I'm going to take a best guess here. Okay, and I'm just going to do something like this here. Okay, there it is. So right now, based on this drawing here, I have created this. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So now I'm going to look up and just kind of test out what I have. Okay, let's look here. Okay, look at that. That circle should be in relation to here. Okay, lower it. Beautiful. Okay, so there's some correction going on here, which is, I'll say bye-bye to that. Here we go. Okay, there's my circle. Look at that right there. There's a second circle. Fine, I'll add that. Just minor details. Okay, so what did I notice now? Look at this. The bottom has an indentation. Okay, based on this, it's something like that. Okay, so it's not, we start with the perfect rectangle and then we add more information. And another thing I'm noticing a slight angle here. So I'm going to say boom, and here there's some tapering going on, which is really cool. So I'm going to bring my line tool here. Where is it? Right there. And let's see if I could do this from here to there. Good. From here to here. Okay, so there's a bit of tapering going on. Let me try that from the bottom up. Let's come up here and just knock it in there. Okay, good. So look at that. I've observed, I'm looking at this work. These 3 views gives me a lot of information, okay? Sometimes we don't repeat the views if they're the same. You have that right, okay? But anyway, let's not get too technical. Bye-bye to the line tool, all right? So then you just come in here, round it off, go, hey, look at that. This is rounded off possibly. There's no sharp corners in anything we do here. I can tell you that much. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, so looking up there, what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to go on another layer and just quickly put in some color in here so it kind of stands out for me. Okay, so I'm going to take my paint tool here and ask for color to show up, and let's go with something like this. And I'm just going to really go, I'm going to make this super large. In my opinion, and I'm going to say this, my opinion only, I think coloring is a lot of fun for your brain to rest and think in a passive way. Good luck figuring out what that means. Basically, I'm just saying to you, it's kind of nice to get caught up color while your brain is thinking of the next thing. Okay, so you're pausing, okay, and you're doing some work. Cool. And then I'm going to look over here. I'm going to say I'm going to go with a, well, let's go with a paler gray here, or light blue, something like this. And I'm just going to come in here and just do that. Okay, let's go a little darker. Boom, boom, like that. Okay, so there it is. I've got that happening. I'm so happy. I'm going to take this color. I'm going to press I for eyedropper. Also works in Photoshop. Okay, there it is. So you see, whoa, am I doing this on the right layers? Yes, I am. Okay. Why isn't this? Hang on a second. Oh yeah, okay, cool. I'll just do it like that. All right, so there it is. Look at that. We've got 2 views rocking right now. Let's concentrate on the top view. Okay, and I'm just going to go on this layer right now, bring my pen tool back, and we'll go with red again, or burgundy of some kind. There it is. It looks more. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so I've got 2 awesome views here. All right, what am I going to do next? I'm going to now look at the top view a little closer, okay? So let's take my entire drawing. I'm going to bring this down, boom, like that. And I'm going to move the entire drawing down, so kind of lining up with the top view. Okay, Control Z. Who did I miss here? Okay, you two. Okay, let's merge down. Sweet, we're all together now. And I'm going to merge this. I'm going to just pan this down here. And I'm going to look at the top view and make additional observations. Okay, so let's look at this. All right, again, tapered, nice, from this side as well. Okay, fair enough. I'm good to go here. I'm going to borrow my line tool here, and I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to take that off for a second. I'm going to start notching things. Okay, so I'm going to say this is the center. Okay, something like that. So I'll just do a really light line, and I'll just knock the center, something like this. What is going on here? Oh, because it's locked. No problemo. Here, something like that. Okay, I see a slight curve, so I'm going to say something like this here, and I know there's a parallel piece to it that kind of curves together. And inside here, there's that pencil sharpener part that sticks out. Okay, where there you stick your pencils through there, something like that. Okay, the next thing is somewhere here, see, notice that there's a nice tapering going on, and the same on both sides. So look, try to figure out geometry. Okay, think about proportions. Okay, I'm going to say something like that. All right, there it is. So now I'm going to take that line tool, and hopefully it'll help me. I'll start from here, and I'll just go like that, and I'll go from, you guys can do this. Look, you don't have to do this with a ruler. You want to doodle, sketch, make a disaster of it, fine. We're at 14 minutes here, people. I'm going to try to shut this down in a few more, okay? So this is just simplified for you guys, and I'm just going to go really fast this part here. I'm just going to go something like this here. Okay, let's just go in here like this, and then I'll go again. Okay, so there's these two. And then I'll come in and I'll just erase afterwards. Okay, what else am I seeing? I'm seeing a light. Oh, look at that. Look, there's that nice rounding off here. Awesome. Okay, you got that. Don't worry about this part. Okay, so this is not necessary at this point. So this is what we have. So again, my drawings are loose because I'm demonstrating. You guys can take the time and give the drawing the respect it needs. Okay, just, you can sketch your way, doodle your way, but always come back and see if you can clean up your work. Okay, so I'm just going to take that out. There it is. So roughly, what do I have here? Let's take a look. Okay, back to my pen tool. There's a bit of, oh wow, that's really nice. It kind of sticks out here. That's kind of nice. And the next one comes in more. Okay, and it is rounded off here, beveled like that. So there you go. Okay, this is hard stuff for you to view from here, but when we zoom out, here are my three views. Okay, so for you to do the back view, okay, do me a favor. I'm just going to get rid of something here. Okay, the back view, which I've explained before, do not draw it somewhere else. Okay, use the information you have and draw the back view. Okay, so for example, I can go here, hold my shift and go, yep, right, nope, wrong layer, here we go, go across, boom, boom, and then take this width, okay, and then bring it here, 1, 2, and just create your box first in your head. This is what you're seeing, okay? Something like that. And then you go in the back and you say, oh, look, there's a high point, there's a low point, and another low. So there's like 4 divisions. There's 1, 2, watch this, and I'm going to go 3 right here, and there's another division down here, okay? The next thing is for you to say, okay, if you want to do this, you can say, I'm going to zoom in here quickly. We're at 16 minutes. Last one was 25, so we're doing better. So look, here it is. Okay, that part is correct. All right. And then here, look at all this. This is all softened right there. Okay. Now, if I was totally perpendicular, you would not see this in perspective. So this is not accurate. Okay, so if you draw this for me, this means there is a vanishing point, VP. That doesn't happen in orthographic views. Okay, we don't have that. That's not a front elevation. That is basically you doing this. Okay. Okay, so you're giving depth. You're giving depth. I don't need that. So for now, I'm just gonna. What I say to you guys, there's no vanishing point. So this. Sorry, like this would only be like this. Look, boom, boom, boom. Let me erase this part quickly. Make that larger by holding my square brackets, just like in Photoshop. Okay, there it is. That's the back view in this proportion. Okay, so if you're having a hard time with this, you just do this. Look, and then you go like that. And then you just kind of drag it over and you say, approximately, this is what I have, Mr. Bellion. I'm going to resize it and make it fit. Beautiful. I'm just going to say delete. Okay, so look, we have front view. Okay, so am I in the right layer? Yes. Go back to pen. So front, okay, back, perfect relation. Okay, proportional both ways. So one is not smaller than the other. Okay, I'm just going to darken it up a touch so it stands out, whatever. Okay, I come down. If you guys think this is tapered, then you taper it, okay? Just like I did there. See, this technically needs to be tapered. So what I would do, tapered is not in perspective, okay? So don't worry about it. So here, I can come in here. If you want to be that technical minded, you just go like that. Go here, boom, and then that's what you see. You erase the sides. Erase. Bye-bye there. How big is this? Too big. Square brackets. Okay, so there you have it here, and then you just fix it up. You just come in here and you round these off, and then you round this one off, and so on. If you want to change color, you do it. You have fun. Okay, so we have it. All right. So look, guys, this view here. Okay, I'm gonna go. Let's merge down. Yeah, let's merge down. Okay, boom. Okay, so what I could do is I can copy and paste this, and basically on the other side you would see, you've seen me do this already. Okay guys, look, I don't want to repeat myself over and over, but if this helps you clarify things, that's fine. So I can go like this, like that, and like that. Okay, I'll take this width 1, 2, and I'll just go 1 right about here, shift down. Okay, so this will be the top somewhere here. This will be the back curve here. See? And how much over is that? The same width over right there. Boom, come down, notch this guy to here. Okay, so all you do is you bring your line tool really quickly and you say, Mr. Bellion, here's the other angle. Beautiful. Come down from there, and then look, we go from here to there. See? So it's got to be relative, okay? So I'm going to get out of this tool, thank you. And I'm just going to go like this here. And remember, you guys got to do these things as well, okay? So look, right across. This one, right across, okay? So if I round that off, basically this is what you're seeing. And this one, look, watch this, right about here. So it would just go down something like this, see? Roughly that's how that is. And you look at this distance and you approximate and you go, oh yeah, okay, I'm going to go approximate that distance there. I got it, Mr. Ballion. Okay, so I think it's something like this. All right, so there you go. And you've got your views and then you've got this distance to figure out. So there's terms like offset we can use. And it's AutoCAD users will appreciate that. There's an offset. Oops, Control Z. Let's do it from the right place, right here to there. So roughly, it's something like that. Okay, so this, and oops. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. You mirror that one, awesome, and then you decide where the top view goes, either above this or above that, not over here. Top view does not. You need that. That's what I mean by generating views in relation. Oh boy, 21 minutes. Hopefully this helps you guys, okay? All right, Ballion out. I'll post this again. General feedback for everybody in grade 9 and 10. Bye-bye.